Didn't go to Super Saturday. Can't hear about it. How was today, Corinne? How was your insanity?
It was okay. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I was tired for like 2 days.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be tired for 2 days too.
Yeah, I could have ate a brick house too when I got done. I'm still hungry. Was there a bunch of people there?
There was 18.
Oh,
not too bad.
Yeah. Who was the master trainer?
Teresa Crone. She's really nice. She's fun.
I never heard of her. Is she a coach too?
Yeah. She helped do the stuff for size.
Oh, really? That's cool. All right. Started. Your Wednesday night. First of all, we'll do recognition. There are a ton of people on the Success Club board. I'm going to mute it. Okay. Success Club 1, Maggie. Success Club 2, Corinne, Laura, Megan, Brittany Nabel, Jill Grash. Success Club 4, Alex, and who's already qualified. Angie has Success Club 5, and Amanda Turner and Heather have Success Club 6, and I'm at 9. Top PV for the week so far is Heather with 375, it looks like. And then Brittany with 270. So it's a pretty good week and month so far. There's still a couple days left for Success Club. I definitely was like super defeated last week and was only at 3 for like ever. So I sat down and made like a list of 50 people and just messaged the crap out of people and followed up. So I was able to get to 9. I'm hoping to get 2 more. So it can be done. You're just going to have to sit down and focus. And it did take me a couple hours to like, keep that focus or whatever. And super big shout out to Katie Bell. Her page is looking super awesome. I was like checking it out this week. It looks really good. Definitely much improved from before. I like it. And IG stats. Did anybody do the 2020 all week? Like fully? I mean, you can be honest. It's kind of hard to get into it, but I mean, did anybody try at least?
I started to, and then I got frustrated.
It's harder than it looks.
It is a lot harder than it looks. I don't hit 20 every day. I'm pretty much like at like 10 or 12 every day.
I keep running into like people that are, everything I'm finding is like somebody else selling something. You know what I mean? Like when I'm searching, are you just like searching hashtags and whatnot?
Yeah, I did another call with the lady who's helping me with like my ebooks and stuff like that this week, who's giving me the IG training. And she is just like pounding into me. It's just so funny that Corinne said Super Saturday was about like building your brand, because that's all she keeps saying to me over and over again. And she's like, you need to find your why and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, it's super hard for me. I don't know why. So then all of a sudden it finally like clicked. Like, I'm like, okay, I hate cardio. I get results from Insanity and T25 and stuff, but those are not like, I do not enjoy that stuff. Like I enjoy weightlifting and like all of that stuff. And like, that is my why. Like I love to lift weights and to like change my body physically and like have muscles like that. There's nothing more powerful to me than that. And like supplements, like I love to take every supplement in the world. I try it, whether it works or not. And like, I figure it out. Like I take like 100 things a day, not while I'm pregnant, but when I'm not pregnant. I love to take supplements. So like, I really think I finally found like my niche and like what makes me different than everybody else. So then I started hashtagging things like collagen, amino acids, L-glutamine, things that like people who lift weights or maybe people with joint problems are taking. And that's when it kind of like got even bigger. then I also was like, she was like, well, what else do you like enjoy? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm like kind of obsessed with like NFL cheerleaders. So I started searching, hashtagging NFL cheerleaders. Well, come to find out they are having tryouts this week. So I just like went through and like followed and liked a ton of their things because believe it or not, they're really not in that great of shape anymore like they used to be. So they really could use some Beachbody. So I thought, how sweet would it be if I could get an NFL cheerleader to be a coach? Well, today, I finally, after doing this from Wednesday to today, I got 4 cheerleaders, Colts, a Dallas Cowboys, a Bengal, and a, the red and, is it the Chiefs? I don't know. They have like red and white or something, red and gold. I don't know. They started following me today, like liking my pictures. So it does work. You just have to stay consistent and really hashtag things that aren't 21 Day Fix, Beachbody, Shakeology. You're going to get a ton of It Works people, Beachbody coaches, Advocare people. I like anytime I like hashtag moms who lift, it's the whole entire newsfeed is flooded with Beachbody, It Works, and Advocare people. So I don't like look at those. I quit wasting my time hashtagging things that I wanted up in the newsfeed. I started hashtagging things that like actually genuinely interest me in my life, which isn't a whole lot of things because I'm super boring, as I've been trying to find out. So that, I mean, you really kind of have to just keep digging into like things that you like to do. Like, do you like to take your dog to the dog park? Like that would be something to hashtag, like dog parks, and find people who also like to like walk their dog, or like, I don't know if anybody's like a cat person, or be your dog right there.
I know. I'm like, God, she must be like listening.
He's like excited. So you really kind of really have to dig into like what you're actually interested in. So to get those people. And then also there is an app called Latergram that you can schedule. Now you can't schedule like you do on Facebook where it automatically posts for you, but you can schedule like your picture and your content, and then it'll pop up with a reminder. So like, I don't know if you guys are like me, like if I know I'm going out, I will like schedule my like page stuff for like the weekends, but then I always forget about Instagram because that's like something you have to like get on and do. So when you do Latergram, it will prompt you like with one of those like notifications, and then you can just swipe it and then push send and then do your hashtags really quick. So what I've been doing is I think the maximum hashtags you can do on a post is like 30. So I've compiled my hashtags and my notes on my phone into sets of 30. So then when my Latergram comes up, I just swipe, send, and then copy and paste my hashtags. So it's really easy. That's one way to at least get your 2 posts a day in, no matter what. But the 2020 takes some time, but I maybe just even start with like 5. And then like the next week, maybe build up to 10. But I did it again all week this week. And when I started last week, I had 1453. And tonight I have 1,487 followers. So it is working. And then when I did my lead generator on Monday night about my bikini boot camp, I sold 2 challenge packs, and I sold 5 of my online personal training kits from Instagram. I didn't sell anything from Facebook. Nothing. I only actually have like 273 views on my post. So Instagram definitely is where it's at if you can just focus still on your Facebook, but kind of like start focusing there on how to build clientele. It just is going to take time and a little bit of effort and practice, trial and error. You know, I keep posting like different pictures and videos, and then I go through and I pull it up on my desktop. So then that way I can see all my pictures and my likes, and I see what's getting the most likes. And then that's what I'm going to keep on doing. So does anybody have any questions about that? I want Corinne to be able to talk about Super Saturday too. So if anybody has any questions or comments about Instagram, I'm going to get that it's tough, but no. Okay. And the content calendar, it seems like everybody's kind of been following it. I've noticed. Are you guys finding that like easier, or like easier for you to have like ideas on what to post? Your stuff looks really good, Alex, like your fit finds and stuff like that. I like it.
That's actually one that I'm struggling with.
Oh yeah.
Like some of them I want to change already. Like, this isn't fun for me. Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Like, it's almost harder in a way, but it's like I've been trying to, if I come up with an idea, just post it like ahead of time, schedule it. Like, I just scheduled something for Wednesday because I had it today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's easier, I guess. But yeah, there's some of my like topics that I'm thinking about changing or
I'll try
adding to or
there.
switching up.
Did anybody get any hits from their lead generators, like their free groups? Did anybody gain any interest or like get a bunch of people signed up or anyone signed up
A couple.
for like a free Eat Clean, or was that what it was for?
Mhm.
Did anybody else?
I had a lot of people ask about my menu planning. I'm not starting it till next month, but yeah, I had a lot of people.
Did you do that on just your personal page, or did you do that on both?
I just did it on my personal page.
Oh wow, that's cool. Because yeah, there was.
And I think I had 20 or 25 comments. So, I mean, it was a lot.
That's good. Anybody else? Oh, and what I was going to tell you about the lead generators is there is a free site called MailChimp, like a monkey, CHIMP, where what I've been doing is I've been saying like comment with your email and then copying down all of their emails. So then that way I can start doing like an e-news every month with like specials or things that I'm offering or like free groups, whatever, to like still keep contact with them even if they don't join or maybe they don't buy from me somehow other than just social media. I just think emails are the best way to like keep in contact with people, especially with the way Facebook is showing. Like I posted 4 things this weekend and I only have like 30 views on each post. It doesn't even make any sense. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. But so I've been like keeping like a list of their emails, and then on MailChimp I'm going to start doing like a monthly newsletter. You can make them on there. They're super easy, but just like announcing like my next group or what I've got going on, or like check out my page, or maybe even like a free recipe or something just to keep them engaged with like what I have going on. And then everyone should still keep working on building their brand and their like market and their niche. We want to keep working on that. So just I ordered a passion planner today. Has anybody heard of those? They're really cool. On passionplanner.com, they're on sale for $30 right now. And that you can do like your like personal life, your business life, and then they've got like whatever, I forget what they're called, but where you like make a circle and then you put your idea and then what are those called? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Where you like
Brainstorming?
Yeah, is that what it's called? I thought it had like a specific name where you like put the circle and then you like have the lines off of it. Just called brainstorming?
I think so. That's what I call it.
I don't know. I thought it had a special name. Anyways, so like it has those in there where you could like do like your monthly like goals and all that stuff. It's really cool. If you guys want to look it up, it's called passionplanner.com. And she's only 24 years old, which I think is even cooler. She like started this business for herself. So other than that, I didn't get to go to Super Saturday. We had something come up, which sucked really bad. So I was super jealous of all of you guys. But I want to hear all about it. I'm sure everybody does. And then Amy posted the slides in the Super Saturday, so I'm going to try to I assume I can probably save them to my computer and upload them.
Do you have a Mac? Because they're all in Mac form.
Yeah, I do. And then
I couldn't open them. Like, okay.
Well, you know what? I'll save them and then I'll convert them and put them in a Google Doc so everybody can open them.
That's perfect.
Okay. All right. So what did you learn, since we only have like not that much time left?
Okay. So Tara Carr started out first and she really talked about like what is coaching. So it was pretty simple. Like you really do know what coaching is about, but she also talked about like her story, which was really great. If you don't know Tara's story, you need to know it. It's pretty phenomenal. And then she talked about how she made $82,000 in 1 week just by like pretty much her downline. 1 week. Yeah. So like, seriously, follow Tara. She was just pretty much like, here's, what I do on a day-to-day basis. It's just check in, do that kind of stuff. Then Amy talked about Success Club and making sure she hits it. She hit Success Club 10. She's a legend right now. She's like on 29 consecutive months of hitting SC10. So yeah, she's got it down. And what she says is that every single month she does a 21-day fix challenge. So every single month. So it just changes April, May, June, July. And then she has a graduate program for those people that finish or in a different, kind of like your Live Fit group, Brittany.
Okay.
And she said that's really helpful for 21-day fix is going to be your best or group to get people in, especially coaches that can do a quick program and actually complete a program, because that was another thing they said, make sure you complete something. Danielle Hoggle, she was probably my most favorite. She's a 2-star. She talked about time management, and that is something I really struggle with. So what she talked about was dumping. So like sitting down for like literally an hour and writing down everything that you want to do. So like a blog, what you need to do, a blog, hit SC5, all of the people that you want to talk to, all of the people you want to discuss a coaching opportunity with. And then she says she wants you to write out your actual schedule, your day-to-day schedule of what you do at work. So for us moms, this is like really key. So she had like drive time. And it was like an hour and a half because she lives in Columbus, and it's really awful. So she said she listens to personal development for the hour and a half on the way to work every single day. So it's always in her thing. And then like her lunch is always inviting people and checking up on people. And then she started staying up a little bit later. So she gets up early, 4:30 in the morning, to do her workout so that she can go to work. And at lunch she does some work. And then after like everything settled down, after dinner, after everything, then she goes into her business and she stays up till about 11 to midnight. Now I couldn't do that. I can't do 4 hours of sleep, but she also doesn't have kids, and that's what she said. So whatever works for you. And then she said follow-up extras. So like write down, and I'll post these pictures, or if Brittany can, like there are 5 like little 5-day things that you want to do extra. So check in on your coaches, check in on a challenger, invite someone, and you write it all down, and it's like Monday through Friday and then just a weekend, and try and plug those in there. And it was like, it kind of was like a light bulb went off, and you're like, oh my God, I feel like such an idiot. How did I not think about this? So that was really great. I really, really liked her presentation. And then branding with Christy Williams. She really talked about how she's branded herself as the paleo lifestyle. She constantly posts pictures of what she's eating, constantly posts pictures of her recipes. She makes people work for it. Everybody goes over to a like page. She doesn't ever use her regular page anymore. And she'll do stuff like, I don't know if you guys noticed, last week I did a stuffed pepper recipe, and I said once it gets 100 likes, I'll share the recipe. Well, it still hasn't gotten 100 likes, so I just keep sharing that once it hits 100 likes, I'll share the recipe. And she says that's what she does too. And she really gave some great ideas, and they're in those slides, for like how to just kind of brand yourself, pick something special about yourself, something you know how to do well, and really push that. And then we did size, and it was awesome. It's so much fun.
Was it? Did you do it to the TV or to a person?
To the TV.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. It was really fun. But we broke, like, we're on the 4th floor, and we, like, there's a hairdresser below, and apparently we were all too loud, and there's like 200 of us there. So it started, like, stuff falling off, so we had to kind of cut it short.
I think that Amy should do Super Saturday in Dayton. I think that, like, between our team and her team, we could get like 100 people.
Yeah.
And then we don't have to drive.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I think we should talk to her about that.
Yeah.
Like, I could have done it if I didn't have to drive 2 hours.
I feel you. It's been a rough weekend.
Yeah,
I've driven a lot.
Yeah, you're definitely tired. So, Tara Carr is super, super awesome. Her story about bringing her husband home from the military kills me every single time. Every post that she makes me cry. Like even it starts with Diamond Group. So she is really awesome. If you guys want to search her and like start kind of like following like her, she's been posting a ton of pictures of her new baby, which is adorable. But she does have some awesome insights on the business and really like setting. Like for me, like when you start thinking about rank, sometimes it kind of like deters you away from your business and your brand because all you're thinking about is, okay, who am I going to get to Emerald? Who am I going to get to this level? And you can't think like that. You just have to think about how many people are you going to help this month? And that's just going to like naturally build. If you're hitting Success Club and you're asking those people who bought challenge packs from you to coach, it naturally just builds itself. Which is really exciting because today we had 173 coaches in our downline today. So that's pretty awesome. If you can just imagine if everybody signed up 2 coaches a month, what that would be like in a downline for, she made $82,000 in a week. That's absolutely insane. That's insane. And it happens because she just makes goals and hits them, and her team makes goals and hits them. Like this month with this many people being on the boards for Success Club is super awesome. It's never this high. So that is really showing that everyone's kind of like going out there and just making goals. And everyone says it, like Corinne and I went to Insanity on Wednesday and Amy said the same thing. Everyone's like, what's your secret? What's your secret? And there is no secret. She goes, I just talk to a crap ton of people. I invite a ton of people and 70% of them tell me no. It's the same. It's the same with all of us. Like I have a whole list of people. No, not this time, not this time. And a girl who's told me no 12 times, I have like little dashes that every time she told me no, she finally told me no. Yes, this week, finally. After like 3 Shakeology samplers and E&E samples and challenge groups and everything else that I let her be in, she finally said yes to a challenge pack. So you just can't you can't give up, and you got to keep following up and keep really targeting your brand. Like I know to put your, I was listening to that wake up call again where they said to put your blinders on and not follow top coaches. When I unfollowed every top coach, except for Melanie Metro, I have a soft spot for her. I love her. And Lindsay Matway. But like, you just have to put your blinders on and not watch what they do, because what they do works for them. Like their Shakeology selfies, like Melanie Mitchell's 3 thing, it definitely works for her. And Lindsay Matway's like stuff works for her, but it's not going to work for all of us. We're not those people. Like that's never going to be any of us. So you have to really start targeting who you are and what makes you different, and not even like what attracts you to your upline coach isn't necessarily like what you're also into. You know what I mean? Like you can be attracted to somebody for a different reason, but not even be on the same level of like what you believe in health and fitness wise, but you're just super, like what attracted me to Diane isn't anything how we run our businesses. We don't run our businesses the same way at all. But I was like, there's something about her, like her super positive. I was lacking something in my life that she had that made me like want to be with her and want to be friend. Like, and now, we're best friends, but that doesn't mean that I want to run my business like how she runs her business. Cause it doesn't work like that for both of us. Like we do it completely different. And that's what even makes us better as success partners, because we're always bouncing ideas off of each other and doing things different and pushing each other. Which also brings me back to, if you haven't found a success partner yet, you need to find a success partner. Somebody, I love to like hear what everyone has to say and stuff, but it's hard to be success partners with your upline a little bit. You need somebody who you can kind of vent to and bounce ideas off of. I'm more than happy to like listen to anything that you have to say. I'm not saying that, but like run things with, but just have somebody else that's like pushing you and you can push them. Like you want to be able to push them back, because that's how I am. Like Diane and I have some really big income goals. So we definitely push each other. Like she pushes me just as hard as I push her. but you need to find somebody that you can do that with and it's not uncomfortable. So, I mean, I can definitely push you, but I will do it too. So you have to be like ready for me to be like, okay, why aren't you hitting Success Club? Okay, why aren't you messing to things people? Like I'll hit you right back with it. So you do need to have somebody that can kind of take you out of your comfort zone and make you do things. Like anytime I don't want to do something, the lady who's mentoring me, she's like, okay, if it scares you, you need to do it. Like you have to do this. And then when I got I was like terrified to do the certified personal training because I'm a terrible test taker. I like almost didn't graduate high school because I couldn't pass my math proficiency test. It was horrible experience and feeling. So like to take another test makes me want to vomit. But I'm going to do it and it's going to be awesome. And Corinne's doing it and Jill's doing it. So anybody else who wanted to do it, I just need your phone number because he calls you. I thought he emailed you, but it's a phone call. So whatever you got to do to push out of your comfort zone to hit these big goals, there's absolutely no reason why any of us can't make $82,000 a week. I mean, I'm going to shoot for that. I don't know when that happens. Like, does that happen like year 3 or something? Because that's next year for me. I'm down. I'm ready. But did she say how many people are on her team, Corinne?
No, she didn't.
I mean, I know there's a lot.
But there was like so many people that were on her team there.
Oh,
like
really?
the new star Danielle is on her team.
So I want to tell you guys this a little bit of a fact if you guys didn't know this. But this just goes to show how big the world is and how, like, I'm from Dayton. Corinne's from Dayton. We're all, okay, all of us are from Dayton. I don't know if you're from Dayton, Alex, but I think everybody on this call is. But Tara Carr, top 10 coach, she's from Huber Heights. I have no idea who she is. I've never met her in my life. I didn't know anything about her or Beachbody until I signed up to be a Beachbody coach. And somehow I heard her name on the national wake up call and I like looked her name up because that's when I like was stalking every coach to try to figure out what they were doing. Amy, I always forget how to say her last name, but I think she's from Dayton, right?
Amy Grasso?
Yeah. Did you graduate with her? Is that how you know her?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I didn't graduate with her. She went to my high school. She's a year below me.
So she's another Beachbody coach, an elite Beachbody coach. I had no idea who I didn't know her until Corinne introduced me to her at Insanity. No idea. And most of her team isn't even from Dayton, right? Like, is what it seems like.
No, she's originally from Mentor, so it's like up north,
Okay.
up near the Cleveland area. So she has a lot of people up there.
Okay. So that just goes to show, like, anytime that you think like, oh, I can't like network outside of like who I went to high school with. Well, if I had to network who I went to high school with, it would be like 5 people. I mean, I graduated with like 60 people and like maybe 10 of them I would even probably message and like that I actually graduated with. Like, it's a very small, like 4 years of my life that was like 300 people. So like my network is like shot if I focused it on who I went to high school with or who I grew up with in this little tiny town that wasn't even a town, it was a village. So if you are like focused on that, like you just have to like expand and that's where Instagram is going to come in, because you're going to meet so many people from so many different worlds, and everybody knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody that we don't even know. So we got to just keep on expanding, and that's where our brand's going to come in too, because then you're going to really attract people who have the same interest as you, you know? So anything else from Super Saturday, Corinne? Like, was it long? Like, was it exciting? Like, I really want them to do one in Dayton, so like we can all.
Well, Amy said that they do have one in Dayton, but she's an affiliate with the Toledo people, and Beachbody only like represents a small percentage, and one of the small percentage is the Toledo market. So that's why they moved it down into Columbus. But she said there were ones in Dayton. I'm like, I don't think you're right.
I never found any. There was one in Inglewood one time, but I didn't know who the people were, and I looked them up, and it didn't seem like anything worth going to.
It would probably be like those people that have literally like 5 people show up.
I don't know. I think we could probably do our own here soon. Like, I think we're getting to the point where we could probably pull off our own.
That Corinne, that Betsy Roach that spoke, the one that had the baby that had the breathing issues and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I was talking to her husband, and he said that they held a Super Saturday once. They're from Vandalia,
Oh yeah.
and
Move, Elise.
they they were a little bit upset because they brought their kids, and they were like, we've never been to a Super Saturday that's been this long before, and they were like, we'll probably never go to one that's this long ever again, because they said it was a little bit ridiculous. But I don't know, maybe we could get them to do, because they're both Beachbody coaches, and he's like a runner and does like CrossFit and all kinds of stuff too.
8 to 1 is kind of
He's
long.
on Tara's team too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
8 to 1 was a little long.
Yeah. Actually, I ran into him at Panera on Miller Lane
Oh, that's funny.
that night afterwards. Yeah, it was kind of funny. But
I think the next one coming up is in July. Brett and I are gonna do like a cookout for everybody. So I mean, maybe we could even like tie it in together or something. I don't know. But anyways, keep that on your agenda too. We're in probably not July. Let's shoot more for August, because I'm not really sure when this kid's gonna come, and July might be a little bit of a stretch for me. But August, we're gonna have like a cookout at our house, and like kids, husband, like, you know, bring your kids or whatever. If we get enough kids, I can like get the bounce house from the Village Rental, which is like super fun. And then in October, we're gonna do the pink party again. And Brittany and Corinne came last time. So we're going to do that again in October. So last year it was October 13th. It'll probably be the 1st or 2nd. And it is like dress up, like you wear pink. You don't have to, you can wear black. But it is like dressier. You can wear jeans though. People wear jeans. And that's not weird. But if we can get enough people, I want to like do like maybe like a party bus beforehand or something like that. So that will be in October, and then Super Saturday will be July. Hopefully maybe we can put something together here, but I don't know. I hate to commit to that with like not knowing when this kid's going to come, like, and I got a bridal shower too. So,
Will there be a Super Saturday in July, or are they just going to do it at Summit?
no, there'll be one right after Summit.
Oh, okay.
It'll probably be the week after, to be honest, a week or two after. And then we'll talk about,
I think it's July 25th
is it
is the next one.
after Summit?
And then the next one's in October.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was looking at them like yesterday or something.
So those are some exciting events that are coming up. And if anybody wants to start doing, like, I know a lot of the people from like 31 and Mary Kay, they do like meetups like during the week where you like chat and like real life. I was like tossing that idea around. Even if there's only like 3 or 4 of us, we can start doing that too if anybody's interested. Just to like kind of get together and like brainstorm ideas. And then, you know, like if anybody wants to like drive up here, I thought about asking Amy to do like a personal like insanity class just for like our team. Do you think she would do that, Corinne? Like, I think that'd be really fun, like a team bonding like night, but we like work out.
Yeah, I actually talked to her about doing like talking one-on-one, because she was like a working mom and like ended up quitting her job to be able to like follow Beachbody. So I was kind of like wondering what she did. And she's like, let's set up a call. And I was going to talk to you about maybe doing a team call with her.
Yes.
I mean, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah. And I forgot, you just got your insanity certificate, so you could do the insanity.
Well, she's better.
I already forgot about it. Sorry. That was rude. And then Katie Whitaker does turbo kick too. So I don't know, we could do like, I'm not memorizing a turbo kick routine, but she already like has her routines memorized. So we could do like a double whammy workout. But you know, that's really fun too. So we could like do like maybe a workout and then like afterwards do some team stuff in May. Maybe we could do that in May. And then June, we have the color run June 13th. So if I make it to June 13th, I will be at the color run. If I don't, as long as I got 7 days, I'll still be there. Baby in hand, we'll just knock it out and walk it or whatever. But June 13th is the color run. And then our Team Tank Top should be here this week. I don't know. They were supposed to be here Wednesday, but she's not answering me now. So they should be here this week, and they're really, really cute. Anybody else have anything to say before we have to get off here? Is everybody down for like maybe doing like a workout and like a team like meet up, greet thing? We can pick a date. Like, does the weekends work for everybody, or do you like weeknights? Doesn't really matter to me.
Weekend for me because I'm further, I guess, than you guys.
That's true. How far away are you from Dayton?
Like an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
So it's not that bad, but.
No. Where do you live at in Columbus?
Basically just in Columbus. We live by Easton,
Oh,
the mall.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, not far from where everything was on Saturday.
Okay. What was I going to say? Okay, we could do that on like a Saturday or something. We could even do it at my house and in my backyard, so we don't have to like pay for a place as long as it's not like super hot, or in May it shouldn't be too hot. And then I could hook up my little speaker system thing. So that shall be that. And then I'll try to get those PDFs uploaded onto the computer. I might be able to take screenshots of them if I can't convert the file.
That would work too. I just couldn't download it. It was like, you need your iTunes. And I'm like, what?
That's weird.
I know.
They must have created it in some, like, I always create all my stuff in like Word, like Office. So that way it automatically converts from my Mac to a PC. But I bet they just created it in a Mac file.
Yeah.
Have you gotten any of your personal training like materials yet, Britt?
Yeah, he sends them to you like right after you pay.
Yeah. Get it electronically.
Okay. Well, I thought about like just doing like a nutrition kind of course for like weight management and that kind of thing over the whole personal training thing, because I just don't know where I would use the whole personal training. Is that like part of it, like a good part of it, or?
No, the weight management's separate than the personal training. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to do that one next.
Yeah, I just thought that would maybe be more up my alley, like more like nutrition instead of the personal training, since I don't know, I guess I put personal training with like gym stuff where I'm not like a gym person. So
Yeah, I know a lot of people who do the weight management and not the CPT.
Okay.
Oh, let's get a picture really fast before we have to get off here. Oh, shoot. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay. All right. I'm going to try to upload this. I hope it doesn't cut it off, but I'm terrible with computers and I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know why it doesn't work, but then Diane said hers didn't work from last week, so I don't know. But I will try to do that. If anybody has any questions, just list them in the comments on the group page, and then we will go over them Sunday or throughout the week or whatever. So hope you guys have a good Sunday. I'll see you guys Sunday.
Bye.